my name is Michelle. I am your emotional resilience coach, and today with me I have
Leon.
Alright guys, so tell me about how do you feel about emotions as young men?
No, I think, recently society has encouraged men to, show their emotions a lot more than in the past. And this whole movement of masculinity that has, emerged in the last 5 years or so, as I've said, men are more encouraged to share their emotions. But it's still a little bit of a challenge for men to do so, because I think as guys, we like to solve our problems more than dwell on the emotions.
Yeah, I think the same thing. I think we are more likely to try to solve them than sit in them. We'll try to process them as well as we can instead of sitting and just letting them settle.
From your viewpoints, why would you say that emotional intelligence is important?
Having emotional intelligence can help you just through your daily lives with interacting with people and even just going through your life normally, because if you don't know how to be emotionally intelligent, I guess you will struggle with certain aspects of your life, like maybe even communication and relationships and all that kind of stuff.
I think on Leon's point, I think emotional intelligence is paramount in anything, because it's involved in everything, the relationships, even in your career, whatever you're doing, you have to be able to have empathy for people, understand people, so that you can be a more valuable person yourself. Yeah.
And I think you guys make a good point though, that you are more wired to just get on with it and fix things and sort things out and find solutions. That's very much a guy wiring. But it is important to have emotional intelligence, because in your careers, in your relationships with families, dealing with people, you are always going to come from a place of strength if you are in control of your emotions, if you are aware of your emotions, if you are familiar with your emotions, than if you were just going to react all the time. What would you say the dangers are of reacting?
I guess maybe if you revert to react emotionally, you can even end up ruining relationships with people. Emotions
cloud, basically,
your
thinking. How do you find when you are in a relationship with a guy who comes from a place of reaction, who just responds all the time, who's not aware of his own emotions, and so comes from a place of fear rather than from a place of confidence within himself? How do you find those sort of relationships go?
Well, with fear instead of confidence, it's harder for people to connect with you. It's harder for you to connect with other people. It's harder for people to even hear what you want to say sometimes, because you're not saying it in a way that people would want to hear you saying it.
Yeah. And I think more than affecting other people, also affects the guy himself, because as you said, society already has a certain roles for us, and when we fail to fulfill those roles, we kind of notice it, and everyone else notices, and we try to start dwelling more in fear, and it can lead to serious things like depression and PTSD and stuff.
So do you set goals for yourself that are quite high, or where are you guys at?
For me, as Liam said, I always aim high, as high as you can, because you never know, you might hit it actually, and it'll be amazing. And I think if you aim something that you're comfortable with, it's going to be a huge disservice to yourself, because as the thing goes, when you're out of your comfort zone, that's where you grow the most. And you got to just set little objectives to get there. I think that's also really important, and understand that you're probably going to fail, but at least you tried.
Within your peer group, what would you say is an important part to practice with emotional intelligence?
Don't be afraid of rejection.
Don't be afraid of rejection.
Confidence,
Yeah.
I think just confidence and not being afraid of rejection just cultivates everything else.
Yeah.
There's no reason about it. Confidence, that's it.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for joining us on chatting about emotional resilience and emotional intelligence in young men. Please don't forget to hit
the subscribe and like button and the notification button.
And as always, we love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us and have a most fantastic day.